All right then. So, here we are with the America's recap for Rebel College Week 6. Hopefully, Moose Dirt will be joining me. Moose Dirt Stash will be joining me shortly. I have picked him, but he is AFK at the moment. So, I will just go on, and if someone wants to hop into the general chat in the meantime, I would be happy to be talking to someone other than myself. But for the moment, we will start with uh, America's A. So we are looking at, let's see, let's go up to week 6. First up, we had the Blizzard Lizards got their bye week. We will get to their evening, folks. We will get to their well, let's go check their level ups here while we're about. Um, so they got their the two MVPs and one touchdown. It looks like they picked up a level up on a skink. Level MVP on the Crocs is not bad, but that was the only level up. I feel like they had a lot of other places. They had several Sauruses that they would have loved to see an MVP on, and did not have that luck. And that skink is already leveled once, so I don't know what they'll take with that level. Next, Two Dog Day and the Capsicum Commandos. I watched this match because I watched this match and it was rough. Capsicum Commandos took a lot of dice rolls, maybe some that they didn't need to, but they took a lot of dice rolls. They got broken a lot, as we can see here. Their armor breaks were quite high, 4 casualties. Two serfs towards them. It was a rough game. I think they lost. Oh dear, what is happening in Dropbox? Apologies for that interruption. And what is my computer doing? No, go away, Dropbox. There we go. Yeah, so they took some damage. The Necro were not holding back, and unfortunately, they conceded at, I think it was turn 14-ish, turn 12. I don't know. It was pretty late in the game, but they just, at a certain point, he was just like, F this, I'm out. And he appears to have quit the college season, assuming he's holds through with what he said in the admin league. We'll see. I'm playing him. I was supposed to be playing him next week, but it looks like I might be getting the bye. And then how did we do? How'd you do on level ups over here? Hey Leopold, I don't know if that I've seen you around, but welcome. Or maybe I just don't recognize your name from Discord. Yeah, it was a rough game for him. I thought you killed one of his guys, honestly, but it looks like maybe you just more or less killed them. Your Heldrum, you smacked me around last week. That was fun. Or this week. We'll get to that game. Yeah. So let's see. What did you get? 8 SPP on Mama Told Me Not to Come. That is a fairly sizable number of SPP on that wolf. Not yet the next level though. Oh, Black and White got the level up. It didn't show on this one. I wonder what happened. Did the admins change the concede, or did maybe Rebel just didn't understand the concede? I think we've seen some weirdness with that before. So man, two level 3 wolves, not a fan. Fortunately, I've already played you, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, so that was that game. Next up, so Studious Stags and Dark Elves Rising. So that came out as a tie. 1-1. It looks like pretty even blocks. The elves broke like they do. AV7 doing AV7 things. 3 casualties. One unfortunate setup with the loner getting the badly hurt and the Blodge Blitzer getting the miss next game. That's gonna hurt them a little bit. Only a level on a Lino from a completed pass, probably a vanity pass. So not a great SPP outcome here on the Dark Elves side. Stags picking up a level on a blocker and a blitzer, that's better, definitely better. And just losing a peasant for the next game is nothing to worry about. Definitely looks like Stags came out with the better net result from this game, in my mind. Probably we'll see. Wouldn't be surprised to see another dodge on the blitzer, given that he's already got 2. That sort of seems to be his pattern. Although, oh no, is dodge is probably a doubles roll. So I guess I would say if we don't see dodge, we will probably see mighty blow. Would be my guess on the blitzers. Oh no, wait, no, I take it back. Blitzers have agi access, but not strength access, if I'm remembering my Bretonian weirdness correctly. So maybe we will see another dodge on that. And then, yes, there was my game versus Heldrum, the Skull Raisers. It was rough. I got blocked a lot, as is apparent. My armor broke a lot. Lost a Lino and one of my Ulfs. The Ulf really hurt. I was not too happy about that. I would say I did the best I could with the dice I had, but the undead really had a lot of tools to do mean things to me. And Heldrum was not giving me any space to. It was not making mistakes for me to exploit either. So, well played to you, sir. Well played to you. But yeah, I managed to keep it to 0-1. It was. Well, I almost. Yeah, honestly, it was long enough ago that I'm forgetting the details, but it was a lot of scrambling in the second half. I think I was down like 5 players starting the second half, so that was a rough time. And then was able to keep pressure on the ball in the second half during his drive, but not actually prevent the score. So yeah, that was me. I'm pretty glad that I will likely be getting the buy next week, because getting some money to replace the Ulf and having my Yeti back the next time I play, that's gonna help. Oh yeah, that's right. It was a rock. We both lost our tackle pieces off the pitch due to a rock, but mine got killed and his got KO'd. That was fun. It was like discussing in the. Nope. Well, I mean, we're about halfway through America's A lead pipe. I've been moving fast because I don't have a co-commentator, so I get to just run my mouth at top speed. So yeah, I guess let's move on. We'll hit up the orc off for Super Jail and Candyman, which a 0-0 tie. I think that might be the first we've seen of those. Maybe there was one more in an earlier week. Blocks all around, pretty even armor breaks, even KOs. It looks like it was a bash fest, as was to be expected. Black Orc Blork getting the level up on the Super Jail side. That is, so they'll probably have two Block Blorks along with their 2 Mighty Blow Blitzers. the thrower getting another level up on the Candyman side, as well as one of the blitzers. He still does not have enough SPP on these black orcs to have leveled them. So that is going to be, I think that's going to put him at a disadvantage as the season progresses even further. But I guess we'll see. He's been doing all right with them so far, and having the another level on that blitzer, probably maybe another mighty blow, should help keep things sort of in line. Yeah, I'll open it up to the chat again. I don't know if anyone is online that wants to hop into the general chat on in the college Discord. But if you do, I would be happy to cast with you. And if not, I will keep going solo, as it were. So moving right on to America's B. Oh, I have someone. Someone has joined me. Who do we got? Lead Pipe. Hey, how's it going?
It is going fine, thankfully.
I'm guessing I have to turn you up just based on past experience with past commentators, so we'll try that, and then the chat will let us know whether it's working.
Can you hear me now?
I can in fact hear you, yep. And hopefully chat can as well.
Okay, I'm sorry, I had to switch to push to talk because I have to talk too loudly, and I don't want to talk loudly right now.
Ah, got it. Well, I can turn the volume up in Discord so that you don't have to talk loudly. Although I guess push to talk is going to be, you'll need that anyway if your mic is misbehaving. Anyhow, okay, there you're good. Try not to drown. How to go? So where were we? America's B.
The best one.
What do we got? So Manhack and Big Damn Heroine, Men of the West and the Themyscirans.
Yeah, this was a very rough game for Manhack as far as I know. They were talking about how hard it was for them, how they misplayed a lot. I think they still have a good spot though.
I
mean, they're still not very worried about the Amazons or about playoffs, if to say anything.
Yeah, I want to actually. That was what I want to do after going through the games that got played. Is I want to take a look at playoff positionings and who's in contention, because I think we're at a point where that's could be a fun analysis.
Oh yeah, totally.
Ooh, Agi. So Blitzer lost an Agi. Took an Agi bust on the on Manhack's side. That's rough. I know he plays dodgy games, so having that only Agi 2 is going to be unfortunate going forward, I expect. But did get a level up on his Mighty Blow Blitzer, so probably see. I wouldn't be surprised to see a piling on there. Killed a thrower on the Amazon side, and they did not get any level ups, but holy smokes, look at that bench. Amazons are not hurting
the Amazons are not that bad.
People. No.
That thrower is a little bit problematic because it already had a level on it. She already had a level on her. But you can still just build another one. And with that, with those many line women, you really don't care that much about your positionals.
Yep.
Unless they're leveled. Or
yep. So yeah, I suspect the Themyscirans will still be quite strong coming into next week.
Which is a shame because I got them on week 8.
Oh no. All right. I think we were talking about. Yeah. So I was gonna say I thought short and defensive had.
Yeah, short and defensive. According to Ellie, they are not playing anymore.
They're not playing anymore. Okay. Ooh. The Iceman getting a level up on an Ulf and a Berserker, and a Lino. That was a pretty nice roll for them as far as their bye week goes. I don't think they could have asked for a better distribution of SPP. I mean, maybe the Yeti, but the Yeti already has a level, so
The Jetty, unless you can get doubles, I don't think you care much about their progression. It's the
Yeah.
berserkers you really want
Well,
growing.
I mean, you want getting Mighty Blow on the Yeti, so that you've got Claw Mighty Blow is pretty
Well,
nice.
Plum Mighty Blow, yeah, it's actually
Um,
very a very good deal.
and then if you can pick up block, then I mean, then you're happy. But yeah, other than that, I'm not sure that you care that much about their progression.
What did the Jetty pick on its first kill?
Good question. Let's see. I think it got block because of course it did.
Okay, then never mind. You really, I mean, you could use the Mighty Blow, but
Yeah, you
with
picked
block,
Mighty
you're
Blow up on
very
that.
covered.
Oh man, I wish I had a Yeti with block. Uh,
I wish I had a boot for the Jetty, but I
yeah.
already played them.
um, all right, what do we got next? Midnight Special and Magical Misery Tour. So we had a 1-1 tie. Um, the special did block things, did bash things as we might expect as Amazons. Killed Zevon. Oh boy. So they are down to one Novice Wolf. Oh, except the Novice Wolf got a level. So that's something. But
Well, yeah, but like I did talk with them. Like losing a Mighty Blow werewolf is still very, very sad.
yeah, the Mighty Blow is on. That's doubles, right?
Yeah, it is doubles.
Yeah, that is rough. Not what you want to see on the Necro side. Um, I mean, good on them to keeping it
I know
to a
that
tie,
set
but
rolled singles, so you're not gonna see anything that crazy from them. I think they get blocked on the first level if it's nothing like impressive.
yeah, yeah, I would expect block if they don't get doubles or a stat.
Yeah,
Didn't
seems
really
like
get
it.
not ooh Mighty Blow. The Blitzer on the Amazon side that already had Mighty Blow picked up another skill. So I don't know what you go for there. Piling on, maybe piling on for the kill stack.
Like, actually, I'm not sure which. No, no. Okay, I remember now. The ones I get uh next, I mean, on week 8 are these the midnight
Oh,
special.
the Midnight
I don't
Special.
play against the Misirans because the Misirans were here to replace my first match of Duel.
Yep, yep. Well, so you just have to deal with this Mighty Blow plus a level Blitzer next game. Have fun with that.
Hopefully, yeah. No, I think I have to save up. I have like 100K on my bag. I think I could buy a, you know, how do you call this? A
Yeah.
bribe, if I.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Because if memory serves me right, you cannot foul without getting sent off of the pitch. Well, at least you can't if you're Preds.
Oh, I mean it's like a 1 in 6, right? It's you roll doubles and you're off. Um,
Well, I mean,
I mean,
technically, yes. Statistically, yes.
yeah, but
Realistically, I've
yeah.
rolled 6 fouls and failed and got doubles on 5.
Oh no, that's terrible. Do you have the peasants to support that or just
Yes, thankfully, I
well
have like
that's
two
good then.
peasants. I lost the strength on one, so I had to fire them, but I still have 2 extra peasants. Anyways, moving on. Iron Maiden Van Halen's. I love serving WoW. He plays amazingly well.
Yeah, he's been tearing it up the charts.
He's already a number 1 on the
That's
division.
that's impressive.
Like, I don't know who can stop him. I don't even know if you can actually stop this team. Like,
Yeah,
he's just going hard.
yeah, he
Yeah, no, I know the odds of a foul failing are bad, PK, but like, I've gotten extremely unlucky with them anyway.
Yep, sometimes the dice are just against you.
Yeah, but like, see, he's got this plus strength Beastman. He's MNG, so he's not gonna be that important. He also has a wrestle Beastman. I will be taking block first if I were them, because you really want block with chaos, but
I
it's not that
think.
bad.
I mean, I can see the Wrestle Beastman for sort of specifically for like going after the ball,
Oh yeah, yeah,
because it gives you
definitely.
that extra die face to try and knock the ball loose. So if I had to guess, that's probably what that Beastman is headed towards. Is the like ball hawk build.
Yeah, that Beastman is probably going towards that, or at the very least to counter some Blitzer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like his fourth Chaos Warrior getting Mighty Blow, but well, he got Mighty Blow.
Yeah. He hit that was the yeah, he didn't he pick Mighty Blow up as the like his first skill on that.
Yes, that's his warrior's first skill. The other warrior rolled doubles, so he took dodge.
Yep.
A lot of people in my division are worried about that pickup. I think dodge is perfectly good on a Chaos Warrior as a first.
Seems I mean, I don't play Chaos, but like it seems like keeping them upright um that extra amount of the time like seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, it's definitely reasonable. It also means that like this Chaos Warrior, if they end up with a ball, which this is fresh Chaos, more often than not, you're gonna pick the ball with whoever is available.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna want it on that Chaos Warrior because he's just gonna get out of any tackle zone without issue.
Right. Right.
On
Skull
the other hand,
Bashers.
these orcs, they're pretty good. They're pretty nice. They're very well built.
Yeah.
I think they have had some issues with their development because they have like very few skills. But
They
hey, they have two Blork with blocks and two Blitzers with Mighty Blow, so it's not that bad.
yeah, it's not bad. They're certainly getting a better spread of SPP on their black orcs than some of the other orc teams that like the two orc teams in my division I think are definitely not doing as well with sort of spreading the SPP on their black orcs. Also, he looks like
Wait,
he's just
who's the
rolling.
coach again? Who's your coach again?
This one is Toralor
Oh yeah,
or
Toralar. Yeah,
Toralar.
he's doing rough this season. So yeah, he's actually just looking to try to get as much development as he can
Yeah, I think
because
that makes
he's, I
sense.
think, bottom of the chart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of where I'm at. I'm like, I was describing my situation. I'm like above the bye week and the team that dropped the first week out, and then I'm below the team that rage quit last week. So I'm firmly ensconced in the bottom of the Americas A charts. So I'm hoping I can just come into minors with something, with a more reasonable team.
Yeah, that's always understandable. Like, I've been doing well, so I still have a shot, but I'm not really sure how realistic that.
Well, yeah, we may as well take a look. Your match here. Oh man,
Next one.
America's B is defying all prediction. Got
That match was really rough. Like, I had to fight for that win. It was really hard. I seriously felt like I couldn't make a single misplay or I would get screwed. And I was also very lucky that the claw rarely got any hits. Like, it managed to get that badly hurt on that blocker,
on the
and
blocker.
thankfully it was just a badly hurt.
Yeah,
For a certain part of the match, I was down to one guard piece, and I was really worried that that could end up causing me to lose the match, but it ended up not mattering that much.
did they got KO'd?
Yeah, they got KO'd for a lot of time, and then at the last drive, they came back. Thankfully, I really
Nice.
needed that card at the very end. I barely stopped the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean the Chaos Dwarf team has got pretty decent skill selection on these guys. So I'm
Yeah, he got a claw on a blocker. He's got the other two with guard. He's
yeah,
got a full centaur with block, which is very impressive.
yep,
And the dirty player hobgoblin, which I honestly could just most of the match ignore because he needed his pieces get in the way of mine. He
right.
couldn't get them to assist the dirty.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a bench either to. Well, no, no, okay, he does have a bench. No, skip three, four, five, six, seven, skip 10. Yeah, so he doesn't have a bench either. So yeah, that's I can imagine that that goblin was really only uh, would have only gotten deployed on uh, a particularly important pieces on your side.
Yeah, and they were rarely on the floor because, well, I kept them protected.
Yep.
The leader piece, I wanted him all most of the time at a place where it was just impossible to blitz. I had to be very careful with that. The Dutch pieces, I kind of tried to protect them, but I also needed them doing risky stuff. So they were the
Yeah.
ones that could have gotten, fouled. They
Yep.
didn't, thankfully.
But
They
on the
just couldn't get.
upside, harder to put them on the floor. So
Well, not really against Chaos Dwarves.
oh right, they
They
all have tackle. Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
that tackle.
Yep. Good point. Good point. Well,
So yeah, 0-1. My opponent played pretty well. I had to double time it to try to beat chores as Brett's, but it went out
yeah, you pulled it off. So
against your prediction.
against yeah, exactly. You got that your whole division. Not a single
Get
a single correct guess.
get served.
All right, let's see. Wrap it up with America's C. We have got what do we got here? So
Big flexing versus the
the
thieves. I think
thieves.
is the first one.
Yep.
Oh no, it's no wait.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's the first one in week
yeah, it is.
6.
And he went against
2-0.
prediction again.
They definitely against
Most
predictions.
disappointed us today.
I'm pretty sure he just like destroyed that elf team. Although wow, they got a ton of level ups. Holy moly. Um, level on the tree, level on a catcher,
Yeah,
2 linos.
those.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, no, like those wood elves got destroyed. Definitely. I mean, not entirely destroyed because of all the growth they got,
Yeah.
but they did get like kind of stomped.
Yep. Yeah, I think I caught some of that game, but
I don't think I watched it. I just remember the reaction of the people when they were watching it. I
oh
think I was at the gym when this happened. But yeah, I guess it was a pretty, nice match overall. Oh, hey, Broken. Nah, I don't think you got entirely outplayed. I mean, your my armor rolls were just really on point. Like even armor 7 wasn't breaking. I mean, it was breaking, but it was mostly stuns and knockout. But yeah, Big Flakesen takes it 2
yep.
0. That a very good spread of touchdowns. It would have been nice to get a couple of levels on them, but oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
There's still some time left.
Um, and then so Stitch City had a bye week. Looks like they did not get they leveled a ghoul, but uh, that was their only advancement. Let's see. So
That
then
touchdown landed on the zombie. That's a little bit sad.
yeah. So Graveyard Goofs and Orc and Beans. Did this get played? It did not
I
get
think it did not
played.
get played. They just couldn't get a time
Oh,
to
yeah.
play.
Goof's got to level up
No,
on a
wait.
white,
I don't
though.
know. I think he just couldn't answer. So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not exactly
I'm
sure if
surprised.
he's still in the match, or I mean, if he's still in the tournament or not. I'm not sure.
I guess I'm surprised. Like, if either of the teams are still in the league, then you'd hope one of them would have posted on Reddit and gotten the full concede or the full admin win.
Slowrider did post a lot, and they even went to the admin channel today to ask about it.
So yeah, I wonder what happened there then. I guess I'm surprised they
Who
only got
knows?
the
Maybe there was an emergency, or maybe they just
yeah.
dropped out for some reason. Not
All right. Well, what else we have? Lizard Leagueries and Serial Slayers. 2-1. Oh, look at the number of blocks on those orcs. Wow. They were punching things. Apparently punching Sauruses, given how many of them are
I mean, they got
casual
value
cast.
from the 16 more value breaks.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so let's see. That's an MNG skink, and that's also two badly hurt Saurus and a Niggled Saurus.
Niggled yeah. Level up on the Crocs though. That's if you're gonna get a random MVP somewhere. That's not a bad place to get it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good place to get it, in fact. Man, lizards are such an interesting team. I'm still looking forward to playing them more in upstarts, but I think I'm gonna retire the upstarts team into a spin,
Oh yeah.
because like I really want to do this entire minors thing with my bread.
Yep. You're playing lizards in upstarts?
Yeah, I am. It's a shame. I wanted to see more lizards in the league, but sadly, the only lizard player we had dropped out after the first week.
Oh
So yeah,
yeah. I think we've still got one going strong on our in A. Um, I don't know if they're in playoff contention though. Oops. Um,
I hope they are. They're always fun to watch.
yeah, they did a number on me when I played when I played them, but I mean, frankly, so have basically every team I've played. So that's
Wait, there was no post on Reddit about the Goofs game, really?
I
You
guess
sure?
yeah. It shocks me that like I like the first thing I do, the Reddit the match thread goes up and I'm like, let me just post a thing with my times, because even if nothing else happens, then I'm at least covered for the admin when
Yeah, that's
so
weird because Lowrider did say they had posted.
huh
Maybe they posted on the wrong.
wrong thread, yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
weird. Um, Back to this game, it looks like Serial Slayers picks up a second level on a Black Orc, so I assume they
That's
get strength access,
hmm.
right? Maybe see Mighty
Yeah.
Blow
I
on that.
think it's either a guard
Oh
or
yeah,
strength,
guard makes
because
sense.
you already have a mighty blow tackle piece.
Yep.
You're not likely to be blitzing with another piece, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Stand firm sounds good. Guards also sounds good. I would even say no, yeah, stand firm and guard are the main things. You
Yep.
could take mighty blow, but you don't really need it.
Probably I would. I mean, I'd probably take guard first and then stand firm as a follow up. Um,
Yeah, probably because stand firm is much better if you have guard.
right. And then the last match was Reisman with his second of three admin victory weeks. So picks up a second level on a white and a level on a ghoul.
Damn, there's
Not
two
bad.
plays in America C. That's
Yeah, their league is short, short a bunch of players, and then I think I feel like Goofs might have been out. Like I don't know. I feel like I saw posts about Goofs on the in the it was either the college channel or the admin channel, so I'm not sure if they're still in the league. So they might be
Yeah,
down
I'm not
three
sure either.
players. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so that covers those games. So I want to take a look at the charts here. What do we have left? So we're going to week 7, so 3 games left. Which means, let's see. And who's playing what in America's A? So we've got a pretty tight um, group in America's A. So Two Dog Day is going to get an admin win next week, and then they play the Blizzard Lizards and Super Jail. So they've got they're sitting on 17 points. And they're playing the number 3 and the number 5. Skull Raisers are sitting on. Did they already have their bye week? Yes. But they've got the Capsicum Commandos in week 9, so they'll get a win from that. So they also basically have a bye week. And then they're playing Candymen, the number 4 and the number 5. I think this is really well. And then the Lizards have, they're playing the Stags, and the number 1 seed, and then the Candymen. I feel like there's probably a path for basically any of those teams to get into playoffs. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry there. I was kind of busy
No
doing
worries.
something else.
No worries. Yeah, Heldrim, I definitely beating the orcs is going to be tricky. Especially, I mean, you're both pretty bashy, so it'll be
Typical orc on orc action. Just beat each other up and stand back up because you're both AV.
well. Heldrim is the undead on at number 2, and
Oh,
he's
okay, yeah, undead is different.
so it'll be
It's less boring.
yeah, it'll be a slightly different flavor of bash on bash action, but
There's actually gonna be people off of the pitch.
yes. And then let's see, America's B. So Serve and WoW sitting at the top of the list, but only a 2-point spread down to Lead Pipe in 5th place.
I think I still have a shot though. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what do I actually need?
so,
Okay, so I have a bye week this week.
you've got a bye, so you're sitting on 3 points from that. They are playing. They have a bye week next week. Dwarfs But Crazier are still playing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you played them. Yeah, you played them last week. Yeah, so you guys, Iron Maiden. Does Manhack have a bye week, or does Manhack actually have to play the rest of the Skull Bashes?
I think they have to
Icemen.
play the rest. As long as they're not
Yeah,
going against the dwarves, they
Yep.
have to play.
So they have 3 games. They have to play.
Oh, it's the Natural Iceman. I don't know. Natural Iceman versus Men of the West. I'm not really sure who has to win that for me to go.
Oh, right, because they're both.
Wait, I think I actually don't have a shot now that I see this.
Is that right? So okay, so if you won,
Okay, I get my 3 points. Let's say the naturalized lose and they fall below me.
Yep.
I am a number 4. Then Themisirens are above me, and I don't get to play them. So they're just gonna stay there most likely.
I mean, if they lost to Misery Tour, um, but oh, and then
I
they have a
mean,
bye week the last week. Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't think I have a shot, honestly. Unless I manage to get a win like 3-0 or something like that.
Mm.
But that I don't see that happening. Yeah, Manhack is absolutely crazy with that team. Hey, just be thankful that finally uh Manhack's Blitzer has fallen from grace and lost an agility point. That's a good.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely easier to pin him down. Um, yeah.
Yeah, because like Toralar is last. I really don't care about them. I care about mainly serving well, but serving well I don't think he's gonna drop from first place. If he does, he's gonna drop to second. Uh Heroine, she's just gonna stay there where she is. And King Fu is the one I need falling. But even if King Fu could fall, I don't think I can get there.
Yeah.
It mostly seemed like a race for King Fu to stay on top, and Manhack doing his best to try to match up to serving well at that point.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I mean, it'll be interesting to see the wait of the top three. Are there? Do they have any matches left to play against each other?
No. I do play against Manhack on week 9, though. So, wait, unless Natural Iceman
No,
haven't played.
no. The Themyscirans and Iron Maiden Van Halen's play this week. So one of the
Right.
two of them are not gonna. I mean, I guess they could both draw, but they're both on 4 wins now.
If Themisirens win against Chaos, that might be enough for Themisirens to be a number 1
Yep.
and for Chaos to drop to number 2. And depending on how well Manhack does, that could even drop them from playoffs for a week. And they will
Right.
have to get a win next the week after that.
Yeah. On the other hand, do the Themyscirans have no? They have a bye week, so they only have 2 real games. One of which is against Misery Tour. Um, yeah, I feel like it kind of is. I feel like it could go any way easily among those top three. But yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how you and the Natural Icemen.
I think the Natural
Uh,
Icemen do have a shot. It's a
I mean,
very
but if
small
they
shot, but they do have it.
if I guess I would argue if they have a shot, you probably also have a shot, right? Like you're both
I mean, yeah, we're
um,
tied, but
you're tied
I'm not
now,
quite
and
sure about that.
I don't. I think the Natural Icemen don't have a bye week. Yeah, they don't have a bye week coming up, so they have to win. They have to win their matches fair and square. Whereas you only have two that are in question. So I think you'll probably beat them out. Um, but I don't know if you'll be able to. I don't know if you like what it would take for you to get all the way up to the 1 or 2 spot.
Honestly, this is my first league of anything. I have no idea how these things work, so who
Yeah,
knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe if he's got a shot, I do have a better shot, even. So yeah, who cares?
it's been I one
I
of
still feel like it's just gonna be between those top 3,
yeah,
maybe top 4, but I could be completely.
yep. I one of the things that's been in like a project in the back of my head has been something too. As I'd love to put together some sort of, I don't know, like Google sheet or something that would give you the sort of ranges of points that people still have like week over week, and who has who has possibilities of getting the top slots and whatnot. But I have not found the time to do that. Moving down, America's C looks much more fixed. Big A's got a big lead over even the number 4 slot. And number 2 and number 3 are pretty behind as well. So I think we can pretty confidently say Big A is going to be um,
Big A is
in the
I don't know.
playoffs.
I do think Big A is gonna be in the playoffs. It is mainly again between Moose and Major,
Yeah.
and they already played week one, so they are not gonna play again.
So
Uh,
Big A is playing against Major in week 9. Um,
I
Moose
mean,
is
that could be enough of a boost for them to make it to playoffs.
both Moose and Major have a bye week next week, and then they're playing
Okay, yeah,
Elves.
basically Mayor trying to get into there with the
Yeah.
win against Big A.
Yep. Yeah, because Moose has 2 bye weeks out of the last 3 weeks. So
And Moose doesn't necessarily need to win to go to playoffs, but he needs to win in order to ensure that he's gonna go to.
yeah, Major, you right. If you win versus Big A in your game this week, sorry, in your game in week 8, um, then you guys will be tied up, and then you just have to. Oh no, your game is week 9. Oh, it could be a fun last chance for the playoffs throwdown in the last week of the season. Um, but yeah, if Big A doesn't win in week 8, then you'll be in much better shape. Um, so yeah, okay. So I take it back. There's definitely some play here for um, who might be in the top spots. But I think the fact that Moose has 2 bye weeks that he's going 2 bye weeks left gives him a good setup. All right, let's take a look at next week's games. Make some predictions. Pull up a new
Let's
sheet.
go then.
So America's A. What do we got? Week 7. So Two Dog Day has a bye week. So the first real game is the Blizzard Lizards and Studious Stags.
Honestly, I don't know how well developed the Blizzard Lizards are. That my matchup will depend on that. I mean, the prediction I make for them
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be different.
So well, they've got 140 in cash. Um, they have 3 Blocksaurus. They do not have anyone out next game. This coming game. They have 2 sidestep skinks, one of which has block. They have a catch skink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah,
12.
I would say this is probably for the Lizards, and they have enough skills to counter the Preds. That's the thing about Preds; they're really good against Lizards until Lizards start development. Once Lizards some block out and maybe some sidestep, they become much harder to take.
Right, that makes sense. So it looks like the Stags have 3 dodge blitzers, 2 guard blockers, and a block peasant. Um,
They're doing fairly well, yeah.
yeah, so
I would have
they both have
definitely
good development, but
I would have definitely given Dirty Player to that peasant, but
oh yeah.
be right back.
Um,
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, I do feel like this is uh probably a game that the lizards can take. Um, I don't know if they pick up another skink for a slightly deeper bench before the next game, or if they sit on their 140. They don't really have anything to save up for except maybe rebuying a Saurus if one eats it.
The skinks are 60, right?
Skinks are 60, yeah, so they could even get a skink and then still be sitting on enough for a Saurus.
Honestly, if I were that lizard player, getting a skink just to get a bench I would absolutely do it. It
Yeah,
will give me some really good safety net because basically all Brett's can do is aim for the skinks that don't have sidestep
right.
and pray for the best.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with your call of lizards over Brett's here. So I guess we'll see. All right. So the next up, I am likely getting the bye against the Commandos. Um, I think if he hasn't actually quit the league, he's got.
No, Troll did say definitely left the league last match.
I mean, he posted in the admin channel, so I'm like 90, 95, 99% confident. But like, I don't imagine the admins would like actually stop him from playing if he shows up in the Reddit thread and is like, I reconsidered. So, but I think he'd struggle next week.
Yeah, even if he does play next match, I think he definitely has enough of um enough of a downside where you basically are not hoping to win that match. I think this is 100% against um I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy. I can't remember any names.
No worries, no worries. Yeah, the your
Kislev is definitely the ones that are most likely not gonna win. They're really
yeah, I
beaten
think
up. They
they're
don't have level.
they're going to be down. They would be running a lot of loners. The bear, they wouldn't have the bear, so they would really just be the blitzers and the catchers that are their pieces that can actually do something.
They don't even have the safety net of the bear, so yeah,
Right.
they are
Um,
definitely behind.
and I have a boatload of block that I would be hitting them with. So, I mean, I don't have my Saurus, but I don't think that, or my Yeti, but I don't think. No, okay, they have decent armor. The Yeti would have done something, but yeah, I would feel fairly confident if I do have to play them. Which reminds me, I should at least post in the Reddit thread per my earlier comment to make sure that I get the admin win. But all right, I'm not going to even put that on the prediction sheet. We're going to assume that is a no op. So Dark Elves Rising and Super Jail. Dark Elves versus Orcs. Very similar TV.
The second tier one is Radiant's Clearwater Revival team. I find it funny that there's two Credence Clearwater
Yeah.
Revival teams in
Yep.
the in college this season. I don't know why I find it so funny, but I find it extremely amusing.
Elves are looking a little banged up here. They've got block on their Witch Elf. They're going to be missing. They're going to be down a blitzer. One of their other blitzers is low movement.
But then they have one with extra movement
One
to
that has extra
compensate.
movement. So No dodge on that one though. A niggled lineman and a guard lino.
And a guard lineman. That's the thing. They have a lineup with guard that's pretty valuable, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. And then on the other side, the orcs have two block blorks, two mighty blow blitzers. The mighty blow blitzer did get one of them got guard. I feel like this is the orcs game to lose.
Yeah, I do. No, I really.
Like
I
I'm
think or
sorry. I mean, I think the orcs will win it unless they play badly. Uh,
yeah, yeah, definitely. Like the
um,
orcs have the advantage here. I
yeah.
would totally give it for Joe.
Um, and then last, Skull Raisers and the Candymen. So undead versus orcs again, very similar TVs. Let's see. So they've got a guard mummy. That was a pain to deal with. Um, Mighty Blow tackle white. A couple of blodge ghouls and a block zombie. On the orc side, we have two guard blitzers, two mighty blow blitzers, no leveled up black orcs, and a movement up block thrower.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like the fact that his Blitzer has both guard and Mighty Blow, given
Mm.
that he already had a beat with Mighty Blow.
I mean,
But that white is not gonna do anything, and neither are those ghouls. He has four ghouls. I think two is a lot of ghouls, and four ghouls against that team with this much Mighty Blow is just gonna be disadvantageous.
yeah. I guess my thought on the mighty blow blitzer, like if you're gonna be standing him around guys, and then for the guard, like you're probably gonna get chances to throw blocks without blitzing. Um, so I guess you could have taken stand firm. That would have been the other.
I feel like Stand Firm would have been far better.
Yeah. Um,
But I don't know. Then again, the extra mighty blows definitely help their case this match.
yeah.
So yeah,
I mean the undead have rather a large selection of zombies to play with. They have quite a deep bench.
they're probably gonna use that bench to not field every goal, though.
Yeah, yeah, that seems pretty likely. But I mean, it also just gives them like they've got fouling opportunities to get some of the removals that they might not get because of the armor, because of the AV9. I think I'd still lean towards the orcs taking this one.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think the orcs have the better shot at winning. I don't think it's as far. I don't think it's that far off of a matchup, but I do think the orcs have the advantage.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Certainly, it's not as clear cut a decision as the Dark Elf orc game that we were looking at. Just
A couple of good removals on the
before.
orcs are golden.
Yep. All right, so America's B, your home turf.
Well, it's not exactly mine.
It's your league anyway.
Yeah, we can agree on that. I mean, it's not mine, but it's where I am.
Yeah. So Skull Bashes versus Men of the West.
I'm not even gonna entertain it that much. I really do think Men of the West have the best odds right now, even though they're down one blitzer.
Yeah, I mean Manhack has definitely been
Manhack just has a
playing quite well.
lead. Yeah, he just has a big lead, and Toralar, I think they're not trying that hard anymore. I mean,
Mm.
if Toralar does try really, really, really hard to win this match, which honestly I don't see any reason why they will want that, they are definitely gonna win. I feel.
You think the Orcs would take it if they pushed?
Yeah, if they push really hard, I think they can. I think they have the. Well, I mean, I'm not sure. I think they have a good enough TV disadvantage where they can get at least
No,
some. No?
they're gonna be even. Um,
Okay, yeah, never mind then. I'm not quite that sure about it.
they're gonna be, I guess, 50 down, so they'll get a babe.
Yeah, they can get a babe. Oh, the problem is that I just noticed that Torolar actually doesn't have that much guard, at least
Yeah,
not yet.
no, I don't think he has any guard, and I don't think he's got any pending levels either. So I don't think we're gonna see guard like pop up before the match.
Yeah, no, then
Um,
definitely not. Never mind. I will give it to the humans. I
yeah, I
thought
think.
Thorolar had at least like two guard pieces. I was wrong.
Yeah. Um, I mean, Manhack only has two guard as well because the one of the guard blitzers is out this game.
Yeah, but the other guard is a
Um,
catcher, so that's the
yeah,
advantage.
yeah, yep. I feel comfortable tilting that towards the men of the West. Um,
The humans definitely have the advantage here, I think. I don't think it's something we should be wasting too much time on.
yep, fair. So next up, Midnight Special and Dwarfs But Crazier. So that's Amazon and Chaos Dwarf, which I would say generally is going to tilt the Chaos Dwarfs direction since they have all the tackle and all the block. Um,
They also have, well,
they have
the
a pair
claw
of
is not gonna be
guards.
important actually.
Yeah, guard. Claw doesn't matter at all. Amazons are all 7.
They don't actually have any mighty blow, so yeah.
Oh, the Zons don't.
The Sons do. They have one
Oh, they have a mighty.
mighty blow
Yeah,
tackle.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
like the chores, they don't have any form of mighty blow.
right.
I
Yeah, just
think it's gonna devolve into a blockfest, and that the Amazons are gonna win that blockfest. That's my read on.
that's your read on this.
I know it's kind of a weird read, but it's at least what I believe is gonna happen. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be completely wrong,
Yeah,
but it's what I'd expect to.
I just feel like the Amazon. So here's the thing: I play an Armor 7 team with lots of block, and they fall over pretty hard. And the Amazons have not as much block as the Norse do, and their dodge is not really gonna help. 80% of the time, um, because there's so much tackle on the Chorf side.
Actually, yeah, I completely forgot about tackle.
So I think I just don't see a way for the Amazons to really stand up
Yeah,
in a bash fest, which is like they're
over. I think I'm overvaluing the Amazon's ability to punch up.
I think they're quite punchy when they can dodge, and I think if you take that dodge away, it's gonna be too easy to knock them over, and then break armor. So
Yeah. No,
I
yeah,
would
you convince me. I think the chores maybe have the upper hand here.
yeah, that's my inclination. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. All right, who we got? Who do we have next? So you have a bye week. We can ignore that.
Yep.
And then we've got the Themyscirans and Iron Maiden Van Halens. Themyscirans are gonna get some good, solid inducements. No, that's not right. They'll only have 60. I take it back. My math in my head was not.
It is you know, a bait.
Yeah, I mean,
that could make the difference in with enough luck.
yeah, I mean, certainly a babe never hurts. And since the Themysciran, I mean, the thing the Themyscirans are going to want to be doing, I think, is playing the bash game because unlike those dwarves, the chaos do not have any tackle,
They also do not have any block.
and they don't have any
I
block.
mean, they
Yeah,
have like two pieces with block, and that's
they
it.
have one piece with block. They have one block beastman. Their strength up beastman is out. Um, so they have an agi up beastman, a block beastman, a wrestle beastman, and then the mighty blow and the dodge warriors. So I feel like, I mean, on the one hand, Servant WoW has been playing like a monster from what I've from everything I've heard. I haven't actually gotten a chance to watch any of his games, um, but on the other hand, I feel like the Amazons could just punch them a lot, and
I think this is a game with a lot of variancy actually, and it's all gonna depend on like the first few block dice. Because like
yeah,
if Serving Wow can get some good hits with his mighty blow piece, he will absolutely get the win
yep,
eventually.
right, yeah. Certainly, if he can pick off enough of the Amazons, they do have a
So
bench. They're up. I think they have 13 players total. Um, five line, yeah, and then yeah, they.
okay, punching the Nigel one might be a good idea. That Nigel Blitzer.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you can get your hands on it, definitely break the niggled one first.
Then
Um,
break the one with guard, and you've taken away most of the Amazon's TV advantage.
yeah, I mean, yeah, certainly um, yeah, the Amazons don't actually have that much in the way of level ups. Is I guess the downside on the Amazon side. They've got the guard, they've got the guard lino, and they've got the block catcher.
You know,
Um,
Amazons can get very scary once they have like a couple of pieces with some good level ups. But unless they can get those good level ups, they're not really that in that good of a spot. And these
yeah,
Amazons do not have many level.
yeah. I
Like that guard piece has a good level up. It's not good enough for this match.
I don't know. I
Okay, I'm gonna give it to Serving Wow. He's been playing really, really well, and I can see a very easy way to try to get a win against these Amazons,
all right. That's
despite all the.
all right. Well, you are a guest of the cast, so we will take your prediction. Um,
You
I think the Amazons may
totally
take it, but
shouldn't be taking my decision,
it's fine.
but okay.
I mean, I don't think I can do much worse than this week. Like this week we were five incorrect,
Entirely wrong
three
about
correct.
most.
So and your league in particular was entirely wrong the entire way through. So, um, all right. And then last up, we've got Natural Iceman and Magical Misery Tour. Um, the
Magical Misery
Necro is gonna get.
did Cool Wolf earlier. I'm sorry, have I been cutting off?
You just cut out a little bit there, but other than that, you've been fine.
Okay, so yeah, they just lost their Cool Wolf, so that's a
Yeah,
big disadvantage for them.
they're
Although they do have
down.
to guard white.
They're down 130 TV in this match. Um, so they're gonna
Do
get.
Necro get any good
I
star
don't know
players?
who they get. Um,
Don't
I
they get the
don't know.
Stab Skeleton?
They might get the stab skeleton in, but I think the scab skeleton is not that great.
He's good against armor value 7, which is most of the Norsemen.
fair. Wait, let's see. Let's look at Necro. So they could pick up, yeah, they could pick up Hack and Slash, who is,
I don't think it's hack and slash. No, they. I don't think they can get their um stab skeleton.
yeah, I don't know
Hack
who.
and slash is the one with the chainsaw, right?
I think so. Yeah, I was just trying to find his stats, but I don't.
Yeah,
Loner,
no, I don't
chainsaw,
think.
regen, secret weapon, sidestep. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
think
that's
that's good
worth.
enough, honestly.
Yeah, so probably, and they don't really have much. They don't have a bench, so probably just babes. I don't. I mean, maybe dirty player, or not dirty player. Maybe
Bribe.
a bribe because they do have a dirty player zombie.
Yeah, maybe the bribe can
Um,
help them out a little bit.
like it could be nice for sort of if they can take the like if they can manage to foul off the Ulf, one of the Ulfs or the Yeti. Um, that could definitely
I
help
mean,
their
fouling
case.
off the Yeti seems very hard when it's got block.
Yeah, true, true. Um,
Honestly, I think this is mostly on the side of the Norse.
yeah.
Hello.
Hey, sorry if I'm interrupting anything. Lead pipe. Your game's unconfirmed. Any reason why? Everything's fine, or
My
or
game's
upstart?
unconfirmed? That's
Yeah,
very weird. Let me.
yeah. Like if you confirmed it and you tell me it's confirmed, I'll ask the other guy and I can get the rolling going.
So lead pipe is taking a minute. Lead pipe, I muted you while you. So what do we got? Natural Iceman and the Misery Tour. Yeah, I think the Norse can take this. Um, the Necro is just a little too. Well, I mean the guard whites are going to be a pain. All right, lead pipe has resolved his administrative issues. I think I agree with your call for this on as being on the Norse side.
I know, right?
I just think
I mean,
well,
even if they can get those foul removals, I don't think they can be big enough.
yeah, and they're gonna have the Ulf is at least one of their Ulfs is probably gonna have block. It looks like they've got a level up that they have not taken yet.
Yeah.
And they've got a Lino that's gonna have something else. They've got a bunch of level ups actually they haven't taken yet. So that will increase the TV difference, I think. That'll have another. That'll be like another 60, which might put inducements back in play. There'll be more like a 190 difference. Oops, not Norse. Necro. I don't know who Jay.
190. I'm not sure if that's still enough or something.
They've got. I don't know who Jay Earlice is. That is the.
Okay, checking it out.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. 8337 and some set of skills. Loner, catch, diving, catch, dodge, sprint. So A
Not
a
sure.
catcher type player doesn't really seem that helpful to
I
them.
don't see why they would
Um,
want to pick that up.
Seems more like if they're at 190, maybe they take the bribe and a babe, and maybe they scum for another another babe. Get
So
because
I
they would
would
only have
say
to
to,
spend
I
10K
mean,
and they have 130.
I'd say to bribe so that that dirty player can really go home with the
Yeah,
files
fair,
and try to
fair.
get as much value as possible.
I still think it's probably on the North side.
Yeah, I just don't
Um,
see how fouling can get them enough value.
yeah, yeah, I think that's probably right. All right, so that is the end of America's B, and then America's C. What do we got? Probably not a lot of games given all the bye weeks on that side.
There's at least 3 matches though.
Yep. Well, depends on whether graveyard goofs are in or out, but three we can at least talk through all three. So Orc and Beans versus the Theeds. So similar TVs, orcs and wood elves. Um, the orcs have a pair of dodge blitzers and a pair of orc block black orcs, along with a sidestep goblin.
Those are some weird looking elves, man.
The elves, so he's got tackle on a war dancer, so that could potentially help with taking the blitzers off the pitch. Strip ball on the other war
That is
dancer.
surprising, like that guy happens to have a tackle war dancer in the exact same division where there's 2 blotch
Yeah.
blitzer or blitzers.
Uh, and then a couple of linos with dodge. And probably another one. Drax has a level up that hasn't been claimed yet. Um, I think the elves have a good chance of doing elf things and taking the win, although possibly with some damage.
Honestly, I mean, I'm not entirely sure who could win this, but I want to throw a coin at the elves just because they are the black sheep of this entire college season. I think they're the only non-dark elf team in the entire
Oh,
league.
yeah, it's a very not a lot of, yeah, very few elves. I mean, even there's only one dark elf team too, I think. Um, there were two
Uh,
originally, but one of them
oh
left.
yeah, one of them left. I forgot.
So
Yeah,
it's
the other
just
one
Dark
is
Elf
the
Rising on,
Pure Water Revival one.
yeah. Um, but yeah, I think the guard tree is also that guard treeman with some dodge lineman next to it. Like that's a pretty unfortunate front line for even for the orcs to deal with. Um,
Yeah, the orcs really don't have enough skills, I think. I mean, not the right ones.
yeah,
Like the blotch pieces are definitely interesting, but they're not especially good against.
yeah, they don't have a tackle killer, which is really what they would what they would need to do something effective against these
This
guys.
is a team I will be afraid of because they're basically tanky elves,
Yeah, yeah,
but not as elves because better than tanky elves, actually.
yeah. So I think I would call that for the Theeds this week. Um,
Yeah, I think they definitely can take it.
and then what do we got next? So Stitch City Mongrels and Serial Slayers. The Necro is down 60. Um, they have 2 wolves, both with block, one with dodge. Their whites are not leveled at all. Their fleshies are not leveled at all. They basically only have levels on on the wolves. Oh, and a ghoul. They have a ghoul that hasn't taken a level up yet.
That ghoul's probably gonna have blood.
Yeah, block seems reasonable on that.
What does BK have?
Big A has a black orc with guard and block, and then two blitzer, a blitzer with dodge, and a blitzer with mighty blow tackle, and a dirty player lineman. So, if
Honestly, kind of want to give it to B, just because of the
Sorry.
mighty blow.
You cut out. I think you said orcs. Give it to the orcs.
Yes, simply because of the mighty blow tackle.
That's where I was leaning as well.
Because it completely counters the blotch werewolf and the ghoul.
Yep. Yeah, and if they can, I mean,
if that orc can get removing people, I don't think there's a way that the necro can stop.
Yeah, I mean, if they punch the wolves and they punch the ghoul, then like they've got this. I mean, I guess they could ball handle with the whites, but like that's not what you want to be doing. And yeah, I think I agree. I think the orcs can take it this week. So
they just have the slight skill advantage.
Yeah, I
and
think
they're
so.
still orcs,
Right.
They are a very solid team from the start, whereas necromancers need those skill ups, which they haven't managed to quite get yet.
Yeah. All right. So what else do we have in week 7? So Moose has his bye week. Reisman has his bye week. So then the last one is Graveyard Goose and the Lizard Leagueries.
In the case that they are still here with us.
Right. So let's assume for the moment that game will get played until some admin tells us otherwise. And so the undead have a level. They have a movement up ghoul, a movement up, and another level that they haven't even applied. 2 levels they haven't applied, in fact. Ghoul. They have a white that has 2 levels that hasn't applied. Wow, have they just had bye weeks the last 3 weeks?
That's very odd.
They didn't play last week.
They didn't play against orcs and beans. That's all I know, though.
They didn't. They haven't played in. They haven't played since they played Big Flexing in week 2.
Oh, really? They've been
Uh-huh.
out?
Sorry, week 3. They got an admin win against Lanky in week 4. They got an admin loss to Reisman in week 5. They got an admin tie to Slorider in week 6. I don't think they're going to play this match.
Yeah, me neither. Are they alright?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did they die or something? I'm actually worried about. No, I mean, holy crap. They just disappeared.
Yeah. I mean, they may just have decided college was not for them, and just done it not
Maybe
quite so publicly
like
as Trollhammerin did. If they were to play the match, I think they'd actually be they'd have a fair shake at it. The Lizards are looking on the beat up side. They have one Saurus with a level, another Saurus that's out due to a
This is
niggle.
gonna be a welcome bye week for the
Oh yeah,
Wizards.
I think if the Lizards get the bye week, then they're gonna be quite happy about it. Much in the same way I was happy with it. Troll was out. Get a chance for my Yeti to lick its wounds. But yeah, I think I'd probably give it to the Goofs if they were playing.
Yeah, but they're most likely.
But I don't think they're playing. Man, so that division is down a lot of players.
Just 2 matches per week, what they've got.
I wonder if that also does that change the playoff calculus?
Maybe.
Big
I'm
A,
not sure.
Big A maybe gets a bye week in both week 8. In week 8, Big A gets a bye week in week 8, maybe. So they have to win. They just have to win their game against Stitch City this week, and then they'll be even with
They'll be confirmed.
Reisman. Yeah, no, I don't think so because they play Reisman in the last week.
Right, I forget about Reisman. No, it doesn't change the calculation. That
Yeah, I don't think it does. But yeah, it's definitely a shorthanded league there.
2 matches per week. They're very few.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it, I guess. Thanks for coming on, Lead Pipe. It was nice to have someone to bounce things off of.
It was a pleasure. It's a shame that Moose couldn't make.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him. We talked yesterday, and it sounded like he was going to make it, but
Who knows?
who knows? Indeed, life happens.
Anyways,
So
watch some Bullet Bowl or something.
yeah. And in fact, speaking of watching Blood Bowl, let me see if there's any games going on that would be entertaining to send you all off to. Those of you who are watching, because apparently that's a thing that one does as a Twitch streamer. Who's playing? Because apparently that's a thing that one does as a Twitch streamer. No. I'm watching my own stream. This is terrible. Who's playing?
Gordon Hayward shows his opponents no mercy. No, seriously, he's like ridiculously competitive.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. I think I'm going to send you all over to
Oh well, I'm gonna leave now.
Well, yeah, take care. Take care, Lead Pipe. Thanks for joining. And if anyone else is still watching, it looks like what's her name? Audrey from Miners is playing some CCL. So I'm going to attempt to send you that away. I don't know how to do that. I fail at Twitch streaming. No, don't do that. I fail at Twitch streaming. Okay, let's try this. Okay, well, that's something anyway. Looks like. All right. Well, enjoy. I will catch you all around in the Discord and the like.